Hi, my name is Brian, and I had some plastic surgery recently, and I thought I'd share it with people on YouTube. I had liposuction to my tummy, and I had PEC implants up here. I had the PEC implants because I wore out my rib cage. I got something called costochondritis, which meant that I couldn't really work out anymore. So that's why I did it. I looked for the best person I could. I found a man in Florida. His name's Sam, and I'm sure you could Google him, and if you look in Florida and you find a PEC man in Florida called Sam, then you'll find the same man as mine. And I went there. I had it done in January 13 weeks ago, and things are looking great now, but it's a very, very heavy operation. It's major surgery. And what he did, after he lipoed me at the front, he made 2 incisions. There's one there. It's nearly all healed now. Another one here, which is completely healed. You wouldn't know it was there. And some little lipo holes around the bottom of my chest, where he just shaped my chest. And then, in the incisions, he got these implants. They were about that big, and he slid them through the hole, and he separated the tissue, and in they went and sat here. It cost, in dollars, it cost about $15,000 for lipo and the PECs. And also what he did was he took what was taken from my stomach and purified it a bit, and then he put it into my face and filled out my face. I'm 46 years old, and he took away some of the wrinkles by doing that. It's a great result. And if you're thinking about having it done, I can tell you, it sucked for a while. It really was much more than I expected. For the first 48 hours, I mean, you know, you're semi-conscious and laying, sort of sitting upright. You'd expect that after all that surgery. But I kind of somewhere in my mind thought that I'd be perfectly well after 3 weeks, or much better. You're not. For the first month, it really, really is very little movement on the arms. It feels like because they've gone in through here, it feels like there are golf balls under your arms. It's a very horrible feeling, and it frightened me a lot. It's very frightening. You've got to get a good doctor to do this stuff, a good surgeon. I was looked after beautifully by the people there. Thank you, Marsha. She's wonderful. And another girl called Monique looked after my recovery when I came out of the place, so I've named them Marsha and Monique. And so no exercise. Even now, it's 13 weeks. I can do stuff, but no swimming, no jogging, none of those things. I thought, well, they're advising this, but it won't be so bad. It's heavy. Rest, don't stretch too much, do not exercise, and very slowly, day on day, there's no noticeable recovery for at least 4 or 5 weeks. So it's tough. And I just want to emphasize how tough it is, because you've got to be mentally strong enough and physically strong enough to do it. Mentally, you've got to be out. I told myself at the very beginning, 5 minutes, I'll get 5 more minutes, and I'm a bit further away. Sometimes I could make it an hour, 2 hours. The first time I slept for 2 hours, which was the first day afterwards, it was just brilliant, because I had a break from it. Now, it's 13 weeks, and they are wonderful. Thank you, Dr. Sam. Thank you, Marsha. Changed my life in my middle age. They don't hurt. It took 10 weeks before I could sleep on my side, because there's you can feel it here, the ridge where the implant sits. And at 13 weeks now, I can lay on my front and everything. But it takes 6 months, apparently. The lipo is great, and yeah. That was my experience. I don't know if I've done it justice, but it's been a great thing to do. It was worth every penny, and there were times when it took everything I had to get past it, to get past how frightening and painful it was for 4 or 5 weeks. So if you're thinking about doing this kind of thing, it's major surgery. It does take 3, 4, 5 weeks before you don't feel ill, in pain, tired and frightened. And at 10 weeks you start feeling really good, and at 13 weeks you look like this. And that's the result I got. And the whole new me. I'm 46.5 years old. I wasn't fat at the beginning. I was quite fit. He shaved me down a bit there. My butt's my own. And these are my new pecs. I haven't exercised them because it's still another 2 months before I can. They're very convincing. They feel wonderful. And they look wonderful. It's worth it, but it takes a lot of money and it takes a lot of tenacity. Don't do it thinking it'll be a picnic or an easy ride. And if you have it done, good luck!
Am I supposed to stop now?
I suppose so, yeah.